Right, now that you've learned about major and minor chords, we're going to learn about something called the primary chords. In a lot of songs, the same three main chords turn up the most frequently. We are going to learn what those three chords are so that you'll have the basis for learning almost every song in Song Pond. The most frequently used chords are those that begin on the first, the fourth, and the fifth note of the scale. These are sometimes referred to as the primary chords. So like when you have primary colours, red, blue, and yellow, the three primary colours, you also have three primary chords, so that's a good way to remember it. So, for example, in the key of C major, so we're all white notes, the three primary chords are C major, which starts on the first note of the scale, F major, which starts on the fourth note of the scale, and G major, which starts on the fifth note of the scale. So here I'm going to demonstrate the primary chords of some of the major keys you'll be using in Song Pond. I'll show you each primary chord and you can play along with me. So one of the first keys we're going to be learning is C major, obviously. So that's what I've just been showing you. So let's try playing along with me. We're going to play with both hands so that we can get the full thing of it. We're going to play C major, which is the first primary chord. The second primary chord, which is on the fourth note of the scale, is F major. And then our last primary chord is on the fifth note of the scale, called G major. Normally in music we call the words we use to explain the primary chords as 1, 4 and 5. These names are derived from the scale tone that each chord is derived from. Okay, so the next key we're going to look at is G major. So we start on G major as our first chord, that's our 1 chord. So that's our first primary chord, the 1. And then we go up to the 4, which is C major, starting on the 4th scale tone, and then up to the 5, D major, which is on the 5th scale tone. Next key, we'll rock it along, we're into F major now. So our first chord, of course, is F major. And that's our 1 chord. Then we go into our 4 chord, which is on the 4th scale tone. Remember, the key of F major has a B flat in it. So that's our B flat major. And then our 5th chord, or our 5 chord, on the 5th scale tone, is C major. F major, B flat major, C major. Now the primary chords of the key of D major. So our first chord is D major. And then our 4 chord, which starts on the 4th scale tone, is G major. And our 5 chord, which starts on the 5th scale tone, is A major. So that's D major, G major, A major. Then we go into the key of B flat major. So our first chord is B flat major. And our 4 chord, starting on the 4th scale tone, is E flat major. Because in the key of B flat, of course, we've got B flat and E flat in the key signature. So the 4th scale tone in the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, is E flat. Right, and then our 5th chord is F major. And our last key that we're going to learn is A major. So A major, the 1 chord is A major, and going 4 scale tone up to the 4th scale tone is our 4 chord, which is D major. And then the next one, our 5 chord, is E major. So that's 6 keys we've just gone through of primary chords. So practice those and get used to them. When there is a series of chords in a row, like we've just been playing now, we've been playing these chords one after the other. This is normally referred to as a chord progression. The 1-4-5 progression, which uses the primary chords you've just learned, is very popular and is used in many songs. So practice those primary chords and try to make chord progressions out of them. Play them in any order, the chords, swap them around a little bit, and experiment with some different rhythms as well. I'm going to give you an example of a little chord progression that I'm going to play using only the notes from the 1, 4, 5 primary chords. We're going to the next part of this lesson now where we're going to learn about inversions.